you may be wondering why you're seeing Jay Cutler on the screen. Sorry for the hair. You may be wondering why he's on the screen. Well, I'm doing a franchise with the Bears, the 2016 roster, so the one that just happened, the year that just happened, as you can see here, and all that. They are the lower overall team. I know Cleveland is like the worst team, but they're the lower overall here for some reason. So I'm gonna try and make this team into a superstar team. I mean, I can't even keep a straight face with that, but I'll try. Okay, first things first, I do not need a fullback. So that frees up a roster position right there that I'm going to free agency right now. If this video is a bit longer, I'm sorry. It's like the start of the game and the preseason game 1, you know, all that. So let's go into free agents. Okay. I know all of you are probably saying, get Ryan Fitzpatrick. Bad of an idea. And if you look up in the top, let's view player card. Okay, that's not what I wanted. I'm not going to sign him because of the roster. I mean, not roster, but the money that we have to deal with. No. I'm going to sign Jimmy Clausen because... Oh, okay, that would go over 70. Okay, so then never mind. But I was going to sign him because... well, I wanted... Oh, hey, look, Jay. Because he's a former Bear and he'd get the system a bit more. And boy, how much I'd like to have Martellus Bennett back. But that's obviously not going to happen. So with that being said, let's get into game number 1. The game, the quarter lengths are 2 minutes, just like the Missouri Dynasty. So keep that in mind. And if I remember correctly, maybe, yeah, there are color rushes if the uniforms will load. They don't want to load. Okay, so we'll just have to get right into the game. Hopefully we can win in preseason game number 1. But then again, preseason games don't really matter. Hey, look, it's Sherman. They don't matter. It's just about who's going to actually stay on the roster. So don't expect Jay Cutler to get many snaps this game. Simply because, well, he's going to be the starter for a while. So, I mean, why not trying to keep him healthy as this game takes forever to load? I'm sorry. But here we are. It is raining. How much fun that is. Okay, so we'll kick it off to them. And yes, I will be playing defense, even though I'm not good at it. I say that as like a tackle. And once again, these are the rosters from last year. Technically last year. So, C.J. Anderson. Because I don't have an internet connection to my Xbox because I don't have the cords for it. So, well, deal with it. Okay. So Paxton Lynch passes it to that looks like Demaryius Thomas for no gain, for a no gainer on the play. Yeah, that was Thomas. Okay, I'm gonna go over here. No, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Hopefully we can start off strong in the regular season. Crap. No. That's what I get for using the safety. And then continuing to user him. So I deserve that. And yeah, Jay Cutler will probably only get like one drive in this game. As a matter of fact, I know what he's capable of, so we're not even gonna give him any playing time. If you're a Bears fan, I don't know why you would be, but if you're a Bears fan, I'm sorry. Give all these guys, and yes, Jordan Howard is the lower overall here, and that kind of sucks. I mean, it's not right. Wait, hold on. And yes, that I don't edit if you're new to the channel. But I do try to make this just as interesting. And yes, Alshon Jeffrey is still on here. So, let's see. Mariani, there. And I do want to see what our team could be like without him. So that way we could, you know, just in case we can't sign him again next year. Brian Hoyer takes the field, and all we want to do is run. Excuse me. So Brian Hoyer takes the ball, he takes it, he hands it off to Kadeem Carey, who gets 6 yards on the play. That will take us to the end of the first quarter. So, and I think for Madden, 2-minute quarters isn't long enough. That's just me, but then again, if I have like 4 or 5 minute videos, I'm gonna have, or like 4 or 5 minute quarters, it's gonna take forever. So, I'm just gonna have to deal with it. Okay, that juke didn't get me far, but he did get the first down, which is good. It's good. So, now, Brian Hoyer goes under center, no, he's in the shotgun formation. He hikes the ball. Nobody's open. He's going to take the sack. He's going to lose 11 yards on the play. So it's 2nd and 21 now. Brian Hoyer takes the ball, or snaps the ball. He gets sacked again. That's a position I know that I'm going to have to work on. The offensive line, by the way. So we're going to be running it here. Hopefully, maybe get something on the run, which we're not going to get. We're going to get like 4 or 5. I didn't actually count it there. But not enough for the first down, obviously. But we're going to have to punt now on 4th and 25. Yeah, you better fair catch for that ball. So, let's see. Mark Sanchez, who's actually not a Bronco anymore, I know. If I even decide to continue this series, and if I even decide to upload this, because this is just embarrassing. Am I still recording? Yeah, I am. Well, this sucks. If this is on YouTube, I hope you're enjoying me losing, but this is the preseason and year 1 with the Bears, so cut me some slack on that. Let's see. Let's run the comeback route. We got Eddie Royal and Bellamy on the ends. Brian Hoyer snaps the ball. He passes it to Royal, who was nowhere near the ball. Well, doesn't this suck? I should actually go by formations. Yeah, here we go. I want a short pass here to maybe get the first down. We pass it to somebody, I don't know who that was, who will not catch the ball. Okay. So it's 3rd and 10 now. Or I like running the coach suggestions for some reason. I don't know why. But why they suggested to run it on 3rd and 10, I will have no idea. Okay, so we get absolutely nowhere on that. It is now 4th and 10 as we have to punt again. Okay, so Donald takes the ball, he punts it, don't pick it up. Boom. Okay, they have no timeouts. They're probably just gonna, what I'm guessing they're gonna do is just try to run the clock out. That wouldn't surprise me at all if they try to. No. Why are they going deep all the time? I mean, it's worked many times, and that's probably going to be something I'm also going to work on. Offensive line and secondary. I've noticed that a lot of the teams I play as have no secondary, as that was actually a pretty good play, but then again, Mark Sanchez threw it, so there's nothing to be proud of there. 37 seconds left to go in the half. You can hike it any minute now. There we go. Mark Sanchez throws it deep, and he gets the pass to go for a touchdown. Well, isn't this embarrassing on so many different levels? Okay. Hoyer will probably be here till maybe halfway through the 3rd, maybe, I don't know. And then we'll see our 3rd stringer come in. But this game is already over. Hopefully we don't have to play too many good teams. I know we have to play teams like Detroit, who's actually pretty good in this game, and Green Bay. So Hoyer takes the ball, he hands it off to Kadeem Carey, who gets absolutely nowhere. Crap, I'm gonna call a timeout here. I'm most likely just gonna run it out here because I would wanna see excuse me, how our running backs can do, in this kind of situation. And we're getting the ball to start the second half, so we can work our formations out there during then, as Sonoris Perry will not get the first down. I'll call a timeout because I liked where that was going. It just didn't get the time to develop, like the running holes didn't develop for me. So you're going deep. That's not what I meant to do. That was almost in. Is 1 of 4. I think that said 1 of 4 for the day. That is not good. He's going to have to perform a lot better than that in the next game. I know we are playing a pretty good defense, and from Denver, as Brian Hoyer misses that pass completely. We're going to have to find a way to do something with Brian Hoyer. I mean, if he keeps playing like this, obviously he's not going to stay on the team. And just because you can have like an 81 overall, like Hoyer, that's not what I meant to do. You can have a high overall like Hoyer. Well, it's not that high, but it's like an 81 overall or something like that. As he makes another complete pass to, is that Eddie Royal? I don't think it was, but I don't care. As long as we move down the field, I'm happy. But anyhow, yeah, doesn't matter what your overall is. I'm still likely to cut you just like I would like a 40 overall. So just beware that if your favorite player on the team gets cut, he could come back. So don't worry about that. He could come back, but then again, it's likely that he won't. Oh, geez. So that's going to be it for Kadeem Carey for the day. He played pretty well for the amount of time that he was in the game. So let me take him out. Okay, there we go. And what I usually do is I cut the lower overalls, but so we're marching down. We're on the 6-yard line. Brian Hoyer takes the snap. He throws it to Eddie Royal for a 1-yard gain. That's not at all what I thought was gonna happen for that play, but that's what happened. So yeah, Brian Hoyer hands it off to Jacquizz Rodgers, who gets up to the 2-yard line, and now it's third and goal. That will take us to the end of the third quarter. I just remembered to take out Hoyer. Probably should have did that a long time ago, but he was performing on that drive. It's still the same drive, but I want to see how our backup can do, or like Hoyer's backup, so the third string can do. He hands it off to Jacquizz Rodgers, who loses a yard on the play, making it 4th and goal on the 3. So they want me to go for it, and I will, because we're down by so much. Why not just go for it? And if we don't get it, they're down on their own 3. So we pass the ball to Zach Miller, a former Seahawk, sadly. Gets the touchdown, so that's good. We're only down by 15 right now. If you don't mind, I'd like to kick the extra point. It is up, and it is good. So we're down by 14. Most likely we're not going to be coming back from this, because, I mean, there's like 1:36 left to go in the game. There's probably no way. So our defense is going to have to get better, and I will be, depending on what the time looks like on this video, I might show you the players who I decide to release, as Hillman gets a 12-yard run there. And yeah, depending on the time, I might show you who I release in this video. But if there's not enough time, I'll do it in the next episode of this, because I might actually just do that, have a releasing video, like who I released and who I signed, you know. And so that way it's like not in one big video. Even though I tried to sign Jimmy Clausen earlier, but that's okay, because I didn't plan this out very well. So, and again, sorry for the bad quality. I'm literally recording this on my computer. So the clock's ticking down. They're gonna hike it one last time, and they're gonna run it, and we're gonna stop them. Nope, we're not. We're gonna score a touchdown to end the game. They really did not need to do that. I'm sorry, Denver. I know Seattle kicked your behind in the Super Bowl. Doesn't mean you have to take it out on me. I mean, you did beat the Panthers. Then again, this year, who didn't? But not the point of the video. So that wraps up the video. We'll look at the stats. Fails didn't get enough playing time, so he'll get more in the next game. So, and then Hoyer went 4 for 8, 59 yards, no touchdowns or interceptions. Now, if we go to rushing, I didn't give these guys, Jacquizz Rodgers and Senorise Perry, enough time to run the ball. But Kadeem Carey, I think, earned himself a spot on the roster just by doing that. And then scoring summary, we don't need to look at that. So with that being said, let me actually go to the main menu. Yes, I'm sure I want to exit. Could you load? There we go. Well, I do plan on keeping this series for a while. Simply because I know where this could probably get. And I'm watching other YouTubers to see how they do it and how I should do it in my own style. They're not using the Bears, not the people that I'm watching. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Stay wild, folks. How?